Hello viewers, welcome to another quick deck review and mini reading series. So today's video is going to introduce you the Kuan Yin Oracle, okay, by Alana Fairchild. So this oracle deck comes with the guidebook and as well as the 44 cards, okay, and it has amazing artwork, which I would say I'm pretty impressed on the painting itself, okay. So it did come with a box, but I have none with me right now, so this is kind of like personal note, so ignore it. Yeah. So this is kind of how the author organized the content. So it did have suggested card spreads itself, and let's see what is what I can show you. Yeah, definitely. I would say that what I enjoy most about these messages, right, is truly how they speak to the artwork, okay. And when I first purchased this deck, I personally read through all the text, okay, and then when I read the cards intuitively, it's kind of giving me like a more rich experience with my intuitive reading, okay. So definitely for those especially who are fascinated with the oriental teachings of the Kuan Yin, okay, this deck could be quite an interesting deck to work with, okay. As you can see, the design, okay, of the card is of a glossy finish, okay, and that the side is not protected, so it will be quite easily worn out, okay, if you use the cards kind of like harshly, but nevertheless it is quite an interesting card. Especially I love the artwork, okay. So I would say this side is approximately measured about 9 cm or 10, and this side could be 7 to 8 cm, okay. So it's actually covering up my palm as well. I've quite a small hand, okay. So let's see. This is the way that you can shuffle the cards. I would say mostly larger cards are easier to shuffle this way, as they eat into each other quite easily, okay. So it's quite difficult to shuffle in this way, but it will be possible for me to do it this way, okay. Yeah, so this is some basic introduction of the cards. So now let me do the individual card flip for you, and then before we move on to the mini reading, okay. Call of the Dancing Crane, number 4. So each card comes with the artwork and then the name of the card as well as the number of the cards, okay. Dance of the Butterfly Queen, Sacred River 𝐏𝐢𝐜𝐤, Blessings of the Moon Maiden, the Lotus Throne, Ten Sisters of Light, Dynasty of the Divine Mother, the Threshold, Many Hands of the Goddess, Ivory Swan Goddess, Here the Yellow Tiger Mother, the Book of Changes, Blossoms of the Sky Dancer, Sound the Fierce Flute, the Amaryllis Lute, okay, wow, that's I think it's the name of the instruments, interesting. The Tao. It's a Chinese hub, I guess. Yeah. Veil of Shadows. Oh, sorry, Veil of Shadows. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. Sweeping Sister Willow. Weave the Future Golden. Empress of the Pearl. Sorry for the background noise. My neighbor is just next door. Okay. Daughter of the Phoenix. Radiant Moon of Compassion. Immortal Treasures. Mother of Mercy. To the Celestial Mountain. Sisters of the Sun Rising. Reveal the Peacock Beauty. Maiden Magu. Bamboo Moon. Turquoise Lotus Mother. The Dance Unveiling. 8 Immortals. Shining Lotus. Focus. Oh, it's naturally a little bit of foggy around the art. Okay, it's purposefully. Tai Chi Rising. So this is basically this artwork. Mother Fierce. Nectar of the Lotus. Enter the Jade Temple. Drink from the Emerald Fountain. Gates of Heaven. Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Sisters of the Star Blossoms. Spin the Silken Thread Divine. And the Yin Empress. Okay, so now let's prepare for your mini reading. Please have 3 questions in mind or purely just a question, and then you can choose between card 1, 2 or 3, okay? And we will reveal you your message. So for the purpose of this reading, I'm only doing upright position, okay? So let's see. What is the card wanting to, what is your spirit team wanting to tell you? Okay, so this is pretty loud. 2, and let's pull out this one. Card number 3. Alright. So for card number 1, your message reads, Call of the Dancing Crane. Oh wow. Number 4. Okay, I'm seeing that the Kuan Yin in this form, okay, cover up just in case, you know, kind of like the sensor. What I'm seeing is that you are truly stepping into your authentic truth in a very flowy way, because number 4 is definitely representing authentic truth. Okay, and it reads to me, it's like in a solid and sturdy way. And with the dancing crane, okay, crane is an animal totem that represents longevity. So card number 1, you are called to dance into your truth. That means allow yourself to flow a little bit, and instead of being really rigid about your every step, instead of like walking or just running, you got to dance your way, have some more fun, okay? And know that with your new approach, okay, so say for example, if you previously applied a very rigid way. Right now, it is for you to step up into a more playful way, into approaching your authentic truth. That means your authentic truth is not something very like rigid, but it's something very fluid, I'm hearing. Okay, and as you allow yourself to discover this path of like fluidity, it's meant to establish your truth in a very long-term manner, instead of letting it fall down like the tower. Okay, yeah, you are meant to create your stability in a fluid way. And I'm also hearing, pay attention to your emotions, because as you be too rigid for yourself, you might be rejecting or neglecting your emotions and the kind of like the new signals of your emotions. So please do not view your emotions based on past experiences. Every emotion right now that you are using this approach of fluidity will give you new perspective. Okay, so allow yourself to see the new perspective instead of letting your ego or your survival instinct to quickly inform you about, oh, this emotion represent this emotion represent that. Okay, because if you are dealing it with like such a rigid and fixed way, you are not seeing what is meant for you. So it's important for you to always look at your emotion with new perspective right now, and let those information flow through you and not to hold on into it too much, because as you let it flow, it is actually, is it indeed creating a solid structure to you? It might sound counterintuitive, but yeah, this is your spirit team message, okay, for card number 1. Okay, right now let's move on to card number 2. Wow, Gates of Heaven, number 12. You are entering a stage in your life where you feel kind of like far away. You feel, okay, I'm getting like for some of you, you might be called to travel, physically travel. Okay, this is not about mind game or, you know, just travel in using your psychic. No. To me, the Gates of Heaven, right now it is reading to me that you could be called to travel somewhere physically to create things, to make things happen. And it's like you are meeting some high up position, or it's like because of the heaven, right? You are being offered or being called to honor your gift and expertise and talent elsewhere. So be prepared to travel, card 2. Be prepared to hustle quite a bit along your travel, okay? Because I'm sensing that you have been working on your expertise and skills and talent, and you have been perfecting it, and it's like your hard work or whatsoever dedication has been attracting higher officials. Even I'm hearing like higher authority, or just perhaps like university or even like government officials. They recognize your work and they seek for your advice. Okay, to me it's like a special guest or something, or maybe like a special task force to work in a committee to come up with a report for the future planning, or some sort like if it's not governmental, so definitely it's something like of a community or company that is of a higher caliber than your existing environment. Okay, and for some of you, it's definitely something that you might not expect, because the Gates of Heaven represent something very high up there. You might not expect this, but somehow because of your dedication on your work, okay, you are being found. You are, yeah, it's not you will be found, it's like you are found by someone, or maybe some word of mouth, very unexpectedly, from your ex-colleague, your ex-classmate, your uni mate, your professor, some sort like that. Okay, I'm hearing you will be invited to important task force to work with, and that is of a higher caliber than whatever that you are right now at. Wow, interesting. Okay, card number 3, let's see. Dance of the Butterfly Queen, and you got a number 5. Okay. Wow, very beautiful transformation journey, definitely. With number 5 and butterfly, transformation, and you are, I'm sensing that if you are previously not too sure about your path of transformation, you are right now stepping into this joyful vibe. If you feel afraid of your path of change, of your path of transformed self, here's the card to assure you that whatever that you change, it is always changing for your greatest good. It is changing for your highest future. So do not be afraid. And right now I'm sensing your spirit team just wants to assure you that you will be gathering more and more joy in the direction of your transformation. So any direction that kind of like give you fear or make you overthink too much about moving forward, okay, that is a sign for you to just look at why, not to reason too much, but to truly find the joy in it. And I'm also hearing, because of the butterfly itself, it is something very light. So your process, your path of change right now is meant to be light-hearted, and it's not meant to be feeling burdensome. Maybe some of you will hear about, okay, the path of transformation as something very like dark, all this shadow work. Maybe your people around you seems very desperate in the change, and somehow you are kind of like scared. But your spirit team is here to assure you that your vibration is meant to be light-hearted. Your vibration is meant to have fun and feel the beauty and the joy of this butterfly. Allow yourself to meditate with the butterfly object, okay? You can get it like digital, or you even have a chance, okay, to surround yourself with physical butterflies that are perfect, okay, that are perfect sceneries for you to actually tune into your transformation. Because I'm sensing that you are one very lucky, okay, one of the very lucky ones to experience transformation in a way that is in a very light-hearted way, okay, instead of all the darkness or just very burdensome, okay. Yeah, and that is why I'm getting, you could be inviting a lot of like jealousy, because people don't understand like how come you can like just reroute or just take a change or just switch your career or some path like just like that, right? But they do not know that, okay, behind the scene you have done so much thing that you do not want to actually talk about too much, okay? Because I'm sensing group number 3, you could be someone very private. You're a private person, so whatever that you have done is definitely yielding the results. And because of you are the butterfly queen, your energy right now, so allow yourself to not be bothered by other people. And if possible, if you feel like you got to distance yourself, then you got to distance, okay, because you do not want to mess up your vibration with unnecessary distractions, okay. It's important because as you allow yourself to just be who you are also giving out the vibration to attract people, events and circumstances that is true to you. And in your case, you are the chosen one to feel joyful about your transformation. Although those kind of like the behind the scene, okay, when you are still the caterpillar, you could feel quite burdensome, but somehow you have been called to just feel lighthearted about it, okay, and not to be judged by anyone else that, why do you choose this way, or do you think this is not your path, blah blah blah. Okay, let them go. Meditate with butterfly, okay. Feel your change like the dancing butterfly, okay. That will be very beneficial for you. Card number 3. Alright, so that's all I got for you, my dear viewers. Like the video if you enjoyed the content, okay. Definitely share, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I wish to connect with you in my next video. Alright, take care, bye.